Hi guys, it's Tierra Brachet and I'm back with another video today showing you guys how I got this super colorful, bold look. And I'm going to show you guys start to finish, including my skin prep to show you guys how I get somebody's skin ready for a makeup application. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look. So whenever you're doing makeup, you always want to start off with a super clean face. So I'm going to use a Cetaphil face wash. It's for all skin types, and I just like to clean the skin for about 30 seconds to a minute. And yeah, I'm just going to take my Cetaphil face wash and I'm going to go in with that and rub it all across using my fingertips and getting all up in her skin, making sure even if my clients say their skin is clean, you always want to go over and make sure it is. But if they prefer not to have it done, then don't do it. So I'm just wiping that off with a hot towel. You want to make sure you use a white towel. So next, I'm just showing you guys the products I use. That's my Cetaphil moisturizer, and these are Mario skincare facial sprays. Those I'm obsessed with those. Like, I love them. You spray them over your face before you put anything else over it. And yeah, I've seen 3 of them, 3 different flavors. I have 2 of them, 2 out of the 3. The third one is lavender. And it's like one of the best facial sprays I've ever used. Like, you're going to see her skin. Her skin looks prepped and really flawless, ready for this makeup. I don't know how to pronounce the exact name of these items, so I'm going to link everything because I have troubles pronouncing things. So yeah. Next, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. My moisturizer is also for all skin types. And I just rub in her moisturizer all over her face and just make sure I get it all up into her skin. And of course, we're going to start with eyebrows. So I just start underlining the shape of her eyebrow. I'm just going to follow the shape of her eyebrow, literally. I'm using a regular eyebrow pencil. Whatever product you use is up to you. Then I go in at the top, do the same thing, still following her shape. I'm using, for concealer, I'm going to use my NYX LA Girl Fawn concealer for the bottom. Because, like, you kind of want that highlighted effect underneath the eye. So I go in with a lighter tone at the bottom of her eye. Start dragging that down. Clean it up, drag it down, and you just keep doing that until you like how blended out it looks. My eyebrow bases are so clean now. I love them. So for the top, I mix my fawn with toast, with the color toast. It's still a NYX LA Girl, it's still a LA Girl concealer. So I just use those 2 because I like the top to blend in. I don't like having that highlighted effect at the top. So I use 2 concealers and one that matches more of her skin tone. And I just continue cleaning that up until I like it or whatever, you know. I did the same thing on the other side, but off camera. I love how my bases are now. They're so clean. Like, that is sensational to look at. So, Real Technique brush. That's a Real Technique brush. Best brushes ever besides my Morphe brushes. I live for this brush, honestly. It's one of my favorite brushes in my kit, and it just works wonders. Like, just look how that brush blend everything out. That is, if I had my beauty blender, which I still do, but that would have took me way longer with a beauty blender. I love my Real Technique brush. So next I'm going to start on her eyes. So I'm just going to grab some more concealer and just drag it all over her eyelid. I like my eyeshadows to stick to something. That's why I put a concealer base down. You could use a primer, whatever you want to use. This is what I use. It works for me. It's my regular LA Fine concealer. And I just go in and I spread that out evenly. I set it so it doesn't move or create any creases or wrinkles in her eyelid. And next I'm going to be using my Juvias palettes. I don't know the name of these palettes. That's why I'm showing you guys. I take that first orange color and I'm going to put it right above her eyebrow. I did one eye off camera so I could get right into it and show you guys how. So I'm just patting that orange in. Pat the orange end and blend it out. That's all I'm doing. I'll focus on the top or outer corner of her eyelid because that's where I want the orange to show. See that? I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm already creating a shape. Next, I'm gonna take my Juvias Afrique. I can't pronounce these palettes, so just bear with me. I'm gonna take that green in that palette, and I'm gonna start in her, what do I want to call that? I'm gonna start in the outer corner still, but it's gonna be in the inner corner of her lid. Oh my god, if that makes any sense. So I just start patting that in. Put it in the crease. That's what I meant to say. You put that green, pat that green into the crease of her eye. So I'm blending it out, patting it in, and blending it out. Same thing I did with my first color. So these two colors that I just put on my eyelid, that orange and that green, those are considered my transition colors. Technically, the orange is my first transition color. The green is my second transition color. And I'm just going to keep patting and blending until I feel I like it. So when it comes to cutting the crease, oh wait, I'm gonna finish making that as dark as I need to. I guess I wasn't satisfied enough. I'm gonna go back in with that orange to blend everything back out because my green kind of washes out my orange, so I'll always go back in and retouch on any color I use, no matter what. And you just blend them two colors together. So for the crease, I'm still going to use my LA Fine concealer. And you're just going to cut the crease as big as you want or as small as you want. Cutting the crease is one of my favorite parts of eyeshadow. I love to cut the crease. And a lot of people cut on their crease. I cut above sometimes. I don't always cut above. But for this look, I definitely cut above because I knew how bold I wanted the eyeshadow to look. I'm just going to make sure my concealer is dry because you don't want to put eyeshadow on to wet concealer. It's going to be harder to work with. So I'm still using my Juvias palettes. And I'm going to take that white out of the first palette that I used. And I'm going to put that right into the inner corner of her eye. Now, you have to keep playing with your eyeshadows. Like, that white is hard to get pigmented. So you have to just keep patting it into your eyeshadow palette and then onto the eye. Because it does take a while to big up that pigmentation with these shadows, especially that white. So I actually didn't get the rest of the video of me doing the orange, but this is me finishing off the green part. My camera stopped recording and I didn't catch it in time, so I'm just going back in with that green and I'm just filling in my outer corner. Then I'm going to hit my lash line with black eyeshadow. It just saves a lot of time. I prefer to use eyeshadow sometimes. I don't always use eyeshadow, but yeah. Now for the face, I'm going to use my Ofra 9 foundation. I live for these foundations too. These are one of my favorite foundations. So I just put that all over her face. Spread it out. Then I'm going to take my Real Technique brush again, and I'm going to spread it all out all over her face. Now, I didn't even have to mix her foundation because the Ofra 9 matches her skin tone perfectly. So I just went right in with my Real Technique brush, and I just started blending that all the way out, all across her face. Now, it's going to look like she's missing makeup underneath her eyes, but don't worry about that because when I touch up with her concealer, it definitely is gonna cover all that up, so no worries. Y'all see how that Real Technique brush just blends things? Like, it works wonders. So that's my fawn at the bottom, and Toast was the darker one at the top. I take fawn and I just put it directly under her eyes. I put it on her nose, hit above her lip, and right underneath her chin. You just really want to go 2 shades lighter when you are picking out your concealer. It's kind of really hard to tell, but do the best you can. Next, I'm going to use that Toast just to bring out, like, don't ask me why I do what I do. Everybody's going to find what they like and what works for them while they're doing makeup. And mixing concealer sometimes works the best for me. So that's why I do what I do. And I'm going to go back in with that Real Technique brush and I'm going to blend everything out. That brush is my favorite brush out of all my brushes. That's my favorite. So I hope you guys liked my tutorial. I just did the lips off camera and applied her lashes off camera, but that was before. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe and stay tuned for videos in the future. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Follow my social accounts, Tierra Brachet for IG and The Real Tierra for Snap, which is all going to be linked below. Thank you.